Option strategist to buy alerts. Tim, you ready to fade the U.S. consumer? You can't when you're wearing a shirt like that, because I know that thing is not cheap. That is designer. It's and Tim Bigham, you're the face of the consumer, my man.
I think so, but it's not designer. Although I probably did
don't tell us.
Visa to buy it.
We're going with designer.
Okay, we're going to stick with it. All right, I'll take the 1 day uptick in my lifestyle whenever I come on here. So. But I think, Visa probably will have kind of a muted reaction to earnings. Certainly the options market only implying about a 3% or so move. Stock nearing that, high again, right around the 293 level. So I think it might have trouble poking through there with conviction. Certainly with that overhang on the antitrust, I don't think you'll see a lot of get up and go to the upside. I think earnings should probably come in just fine. As you alluded to, the stock looks very good on the chart now. Series of, higher lows here did hold that 20-day moving average. So I think we'll probably just see the stock maybe bleed out sideways to up a little is kind of my trade structure that fits into it. So I'm just going out buying next week's 292.5 call, selling this week's 292.5 calls, paying just over $1 for that spread. Like the price on that for a almost $300 stock, certainly, and selling over a 40 IV, hedging with about a 30 IV. And I think, barring an absolute blowout one side or the other, you'll probably see the stock just kind of continue to maybe grind higher here until that, litigation gets removed, which, as you talked about, will take certainly probably several quarters going forward.
Okay. All right. So, Tim, at this point, you're looking for it to basically hold where it's at, and you get a little bit of range. You got some vol in there, right? You can swing around a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is not a, high vol stock or a high IV stock for that matter. So that, term structure vol edge, although it's only 10 points on this stock, is pretty decent, right? And I kind of like structuring the trade at that overhead resistance level, triple top right around that 292 and 293 range. So I think it'll have trouble getting through there with conviction. So a move up towards that would be ideal for this trade. And even a little move lower because of the term structure vol edge should work out just fine as well.
Okay. All right, so this is a way to take advantage. There's a little bit of vol in here, but not a ton, right? Like more than usual for Visa.
Yeah, absolutely. Everything in IV world is on a comparative basis. And for Visa, it's actually fairly richly priced, certainly given the kind of rebound we've seen in the stock here. So I think they may be overpricing the short-term options versus the longer term, hence the trade structure as well.
Okay. All right, like it. Tim, always appreciate the trade. Appreciate you, sir.
You bet, anytime, and thank you for the shirt compliment.
You're the man. You know I love you.
Exactly. I'll get you a shirt, too. I'll send you one.
Hey, you've been telling me that for like 2 years. I'm waiting for it.
Okay, well, you're not my size anymore. Not many people are as I continue to age and get whiter in the midsection.
You're the man. Thank you, Tim Bigham. Option strategist.